I just got the Galaxy Buds 2 Pro from bol.com and now let's open the package. Well, here they are, Galaxy 2 Buds Pro from Samsung themselves. In the package we can see that they have ultimate hi-fi sound with two-way speakers, active noise cancelling, comfortable fit, and 5 to 18 hours of battery time. Of course, they say playtime here, but yeah, they of course mean how long you can play the music for. Of course, has Bluetooth and AKG. So let's open the package. I have my trusty knife here, so let's open it. First, I'm just going to open it here. And if you do this, if you remove it, you're going to remove your warranty. So I'm just going to open it here. You got to be very careful because you don't want to damage the product. But the product is of course here inside and not here, so don't be worried. Just going to open it here. Remove the seal like this. That looks good. So now the only thing I have to do now is open it like this. Hold it very slightly and let the bottom slide off. There you go. This is just an empty box, you can put this away. Here we have the first thing, and that's a card. But that's not important for now. Here they are, the Galaxy Buds 2 Pro, and this is the purple edition. It's already in a nice package, so that's wonderful. Let's take off the peel. If I can remember how. There they are. The 2 buds. Of course it has Type-C connection, so you can connect your devices with these buds. Because the iPhone 15 has Type-C now. Don't complain about it. But for the rest, of course, we have in the package these, and these are like warranty and information cards if you want to use these. Let me just open this, and here are the cards. The warranty card, another warranty card with more information and another language, and here we have the quick starter guide. If you don't know what to do, you can scan this QR code right here if you have to figure out how these buds work. Of course, we also have internet for this, but why not? They also have this one in the box. You just need to open it. They removed that. Okay, so now I'm going to take out the cable. This is the Type-C cable you're probably going to use for your buds, or not, you already have your own. But this is Type-C to Type-C connection, you can see that right here. They also give you an extra pieces of earbuds, so you can replace them if they're apparently not your size. Or you just have some extras. But of course, you're not waiting for me to open the product and show everything, you just want to know how the buds are. So let's open the case. There you have it. The Galaxy Buds 2 Pro in purple edition. Here they say sound by AKG. So this is of course pretty good sound quality from Samsung themselves. So let's try these on right now. To comparison, these are my old buds. I already have them for a few years. Samsung logo is all the way gone, and this is the black edition, the Galaxy Buds Pro, the originals. This device, I have it for 3 years now, and yeah, it's not working anymore, sadly. So I had to get a new one. The first thing you of course have to do is to open your apps and then type for wearables, the Galaxy Wearables app. Then you can go to the 3 hamburger stripes right here, and then you can remove your old device by clicking on remove devices right here. So I'm going to remove my old buds so they do not connect automatically. Let's do this. There you go. Then install the Galaxy Buds Pro Manager. Actually not, but why not? Can I cancel this? No. Oh yes. You can cancel it, because of course I got the new buds. So let's open the case. There you go. It should automatically search for your other device, but I'm doubting myself now. Yeah, it is. So just click on these 3 dots again and then click on add device. So now it's going to scan for devices and we can clearly see that my buds are right here. Let's connect. It's vibrating or it's making a sound, doesn't matter, but click on pair. Now it's going to connect to these purple dots. Just let it download the software, it will take a small moment. You can already see that my Bluetooth audio was changing right there, that's funny. So now it wants to know which type of information you want to send to the Samsung team so they can help you. I'm just going to send everything because when they have my device in their database and something goes wrong, they can fix it with software updates. So I'm just going to leave it on. I don't care if they know what type of music I listen because there are like 5,000 numbers, but that's fine. Let's click on continue. There we have it, the Galaxy Buds 2 Pro, the purple edition, we can see it right here in my wearables app. This is the best app, of course, for these buds because it's made for them. It only has 19%, so it was shipped to me and it was shipped with only 19%. That should be enough for this review. So let's close these tips because they're going to send these all the time. Test your fit. Well, we can test it, but I'm not going to do it right now. We have every single setting here, like the ambient sound, the active noise cancelling, voice detect when someone talks to you, it will automatically switch to ambient sound so you can hear the people around you. 360 audio, I guess it's useful if you want to listen to 360 degrees audio as music, but don't enable it because it's very annoying. The removes the bass and it's not great. We have touch controls right here, tap, touch and hold, call controls. So you can tap on your buds like this and then it will play a track. 2 taps will play the next track and then 3 taps will go to the previous track. Touch and hold. So this means you have to hold it like this and then will automatically switch to one of these 2 options. We have the left buds and with the right buds. We can switch to noise cancelling or ambient sound like this and we can select which one we want. I'm just going to leave it on the default right now so it's not changing anything that's going to make it complicated. We also have Spotify. This is, if I'm right, going to open Spotify. Let's test it. I'm going to grab the left bud right here and then I'm just going to hold it. Actually I need to let it think that I'm having this bud in my ear. I'm just going to touch and hold. Okay, so it's not working. I'm just going to put it on my ear to test it. And I'm going to hold the left button right now. It should be opening Spotify. There you go. So it's playing the music from my Spotify automatically. So that's what the Spotify button is doing. I'm going to put them back because I want to go through the settings with you guys before I give my full review at the end. So we have all these settings right here. If you hold it, it's going to switch around. And if you only want to do one thing, you can select that right here. I'm just going to go back because there are so many other cool features. For example, double tap, answer call or end call. If someone calls you and you double tap, you automatically answer the call, and when you double tap again, it's going to cancel the call and return to your music or what you're listening to. Touch and hold is to decline a call when someone's calling you and you just want to be silent. Well, touch controls is not everything. We also have earbud settings right here. These are a lot of settings, so let's go through them right now. The equalizer is going to change how much hertz is going to be in your audio. This means that if you do bass, it's going to lower the hertz, wherefore you will have more bass in your ears compared to normally. And I think the best one is bass boosted when I listen to everything on my other buds, but I'm just going to give them a feel if it's really the same on these ones. So let's go back and leave it on bass boosted because it's way better. Earbud fit test. So this is going to test if your ears are made for these buds, because if they're not made for them, you will never experience the bass and all the quality sound. So you can click on here and start the earbud test. I'm not going to do this right now, but when you go through it, it's just going to test if it's in your ear or not. So if I put these in my ear, you will automatically see that it's going to connect. But actually, why not just do the test? It's making beeping sounds in my ear, left and right, to test if it's a good fit, and it says that it is. So that's great. I'm just going to fit these back, because they are a great fit for me. It's playing my song, I don't want that. Okay, so we also have read notifications allowed. This means that if you get notifications from any of these apps, if you select them all, then it will tell you exactly what it is. So it can also do this while using your phone. So let's say I get a notification right now, I'm using my phone, it's going to tell me exactly what the notification is while I can actually just read it. It's just going to read it aloud, which I would find very annoying, I'm just saying. But I will turn these off because when you're listening to music, it's also going to tell you aloud what your notification is, and that's very annoying because I think you can either see it on your watch or you can see it on your phone. And you could use these for them, but that's your decision. I'm just going to turn them off. I find it very annoying. We also have Bixby voice wake up. So when you talk to Bixby, like hi Bixby, the phone version is so bad, I'm not lying. This is the S10 Plus, but I hate this phone, it's unbelievable. But if you enable these and you talk to Bixby in the buds, it will automatically activate on your buds to your phone before you can activate things. When you talk seamlessly, you can talk without waiting for the activation sound. So that's great. You can immediately say, for example, I'm just going to test them right now. I'm going to show you exactly what it's going to do. Hi Bixby. So now it's going to activate and I can only talk after it's activated. When I do this, so I'm going to give you a test. Hi Bixby. Turn on my flashlight. There you go. I'm going to now talk seamlessly. Hi Bixby, turn off my flashlight. It should work. Hi Bixby, turn off my flashlight. There you go. It's a little bit faster, but it's not great, I would say. So I'm just going to turn this on because I do sometimes like it, but I have a quick button right here, the Bixby button. I've reconfigured it to be my flashlight. So everyone has their preferences, I guess. So I'm going to put them back. There you go. Keep the button straight. There you go. Well, they also have ambient sound during calls. This means if someone is calling you, you can hear your surroundings, which is very important. So please turn this on, because when you do, you can hear what's happening around you while you're, for example, cycling on your bike and you don't want to get hurt, because you can still hear the cars with this, which is amazing. So I'm going to leave that on because when someone's calling me, I can also hear what other things are happening around me. We also have in-ear detection for calls. So play calls through your earbuds when they're in your ears and through your phone speaker when they're not. So that's a great feature, I would say, because you can, of course, do your call things on your buds without picking up your phone. That's a great detection system, because when they're not in my ears, I of course don't want them to activate here. I just want to use them on my phone, on my watch when I don't have my phone with me. Seamless earbud connection is a great one. You should turn this on, because if you do not, every time you have to connect them, and it does work automatically, but it's not that great. This is a way faster connection. So next stretch, reminders. This is of course going to remind you to use the earbuds to stretch your neck sometimes. It's a new feature, but I'm not going to use this. But if you do, you can see here how to stretch your neck to not injure yourself. The labs is, I think, one of the best features because they have double tap earbud edge. So we of course have a few functions here, like I said, with the touch controls, right? We have tap, double tap, triple tap. This is only on this interface. So when you tap on this side of the bud, it's going to activate. But let's say you want to increase the volume. Well, they don't really have that here, right? No, they do not. So therefore we have earbud settings and labs, and we can enable double tap earbud edge, just like this, double tap edge left fit, turn the volume down, or the edge of the right earbud to turn the volume up. So this is the right earbud. If I do this, it should increase it, but only if you, of course, have them in your ears. It's on this stop right here. When you put them in, it's going to be somewhere around here. So I'm going to put them in right now, and you can see that I have the right earbud, and it's going to increase the volume on my phone. Which is the greatest feature like ever, because of course it's going to change the volume while I'm using my buds. So we also have gaming mode. I guess it just makes your sound better and everything like that. I haven't really experienced anything better with it, but you can enable it if you like that. Or you could enable sharpen call sound if you want to have clarity. And this means that it's going to be a lot more high pitch call audio if you want to use this, but I'm not gonna use it. I don't really like it. I like the bass and everything, so that's not for me. We also have hearing enhancements, which is very great. We also have extra high ambient volume. I think this is a great feature, but we have to have both ones in ambient mode right here. Wait, I'm just going to put them in my ears. Extra high ambient volume means that the normal ambient is going to be very different. Because normally you can hear small things around you, but this is going to increase it by a big major. Like, I'm hearing myself louder than I'm hearing myself without the buds. So pretty much my hearing is better, which is weird, right? So if I turn this off, you can't really hear it, but it sounds a lot more clear. It sounds more normal. It's like I'm talking now and it sounds like I don't have my earbuds in. If you turn this on, it sounds like you're on a call and it's very high pitched. But it does make sure that you can hear so many more sounds. I can, for example, I can hear the sound of my laptop air fan. That's so crazy, but I wouldn't really turn it on because now I realize that it's going to make you so paranoid after a long time. So do not turn it on. I already hate it already. So test it for yourself, but I don't think it's a great feature. It's too much sound, it's crazy. So we also have accessibility. Accessibility has a few small things, I guess. Like, where do you want the audio to be balanced, to the right or to the left? You shouldn't change this, but if you want this, you could like it. Ambient sound, I guess this is also to increase the amplify ambient sound too. So I can hear myself different now. It's like a different hertz spectrum, I guess. But I don't really like this. This sounds like the same as the other one, but a lot less. So it doesn't sound clear. It doesn't sound normal. So I wouldn't turn it on right now. Noise controls with one bud, which is a feature you should turn on. Because when you have only one earbud in, you can change the volume. If you do not, it's not possible, sadly. But so turn this on in the accessibilities. I really love this feature. Because I normally only use one bud. I only use the right bud, so I can hear with my left bud. Of course, you have ambient sound, but I guess it's more comfortable to sometimes have your left ear free. So it's more respectful when you're talking to someone. Okay, we of course have the updates. Always get your updates, download and install right here. If I have updates, I don't think so. No, okay, so that's great. So we also have Find My Earbuds. It's very basic. It's just going to beep like a bird right here. So that's crazy. You just have to enable your smart things right here. Enable everything. There you go. And your location, so it knows where it is and everything like that. Because it knows because of the case, I guess. I need to download Find. Okay, so I need to download this application from the Samsung store, which is fine. So locate your devices at any time, and now it should be doing things. I'm just going to cancel that. Ring for me right now. Play sounds. Yes. There you go. A very annoying sound, but you should be able to find your buds now. You can also find them in location. So when I go to my buds right here, we also have share this device location. We want to do this. Oh no, invite. No, you're right. It's automatically going to show where it is going to be some about. It's not going to be precise. So it already knows my address. So please blur this editor because I don't want people to know my address. But for the rest, yeah. This is a great way to find your buds if you just lose them like this. It's just if it's under a couch or something. But it's great. course, when you close them, your earbuds are not going to be connected anymore, and when you open them, the seamless connection is going to do its thing. So it's automatically going to connect and automatically going to work. Yeah, it's connected to my my desktop, my watch, and of course my buds. So that's great. There are not really any other settings here. I would say it's automatic switch to other devices. So when you go to your Bluetooth, you click on this cogwheel right here, you can see audio switch to other devices. This means if you have a tablet, you can automatically switch to the tablet when there's audio playing there instead of your phone. So that's a great feature too. So now of course I'm going to test the audio, because this is what you're probably waiting for. So maybe you skip to the end, doesn't really matter. But now I'm going to test the audio and tell you what it sounds like. So let's turn on the buds by putting them in my ears. I can hear the ambient sound. This ambient sound is very clear, like it's unbelievably clear. It's like I don't even have my buds on, which is a great feature, because this means that I'm not feeling the buds in my ears right now. And yeah, it feels like music is hovering all around me, which is crazy. So of course, when you put them in your ears, you can close the case. The case itself is already really strong, but of course that's going to deteriorate over time. But it is fine. It's a clear, fine case. It feels a lot more matte finished than this one. This is very much glossy and all, and this just feels like it's more in a dreamland or something. This is the Galaxy Buds Pro, and this is Galaxy Buds Pro 2, and it's a big difference with the design and everything. This just, after long time use, it just doesn't feel new anymore, and it just opens too easily. So in this case, I really like it, but it's probably going to deteriorate over time with the hinge itself, I guess. But this matte finish, I really love it, because it just feels like you have way more grip in your hands. For the rest, I of course have my buds right here on my app, and when I turn off the noise controls, I'm not really hearing anything right now. So I just turned them off right here, and when I turn on the active noise cancelling, it should remove a little bit of sound around me, but I can still clearly hear myself. So when you listen to music, it's of course going to use those audio waves to remove the sound around you. So the best way to, of course, mute someone is to just play music. But when I turn them off, I can hear myself in deep bass. It's like you're underwater. And when you're using the active noise cancelling, it does almost feel like ambient sound without using any music. For the rest, we have the option voice detect right here. I'm just going to enable it on my phone. So when I'm talking right now, it's automatically going to switch on ambient sound. So I'm going to show you this right now. Now I'm talking, you can see that it's automatically going to enable. So when you're talking to someone, it's going to enable, and when you don't, it's automatically going to turn off. Of course, it's going to turn on again because I'm talking again. I don't really like this feature, because sometimes people are talking next to you when you're cycling to your work, and it automatically turns on and your music is not that noise cancelled anymore. I really hate that feature. So it's a good feature if you want to talk to people. It's a bad feature if you don't want to talk to people. Just saying. Of course, I have the 360 audio, but I'm going to test this after we have tested the equalizer itself. So I'm going to the settings, to the equalizer itself right here. I'm going to turn it on normal. I'm just going to play a song, Elastic Heart from Sia. Of course, I'm not going to play it on this video, but when I play this song, it sounds very high hertz. And when I turn on the bass boost, it sounds a little bit more deep, which is a lot better. So this is going to help you if you really like bass in music, and that sounds a lot better. 360 audio is going to make it sound like it's around you with every single media that's going to play. I really find this feature annoying because it doesn't sound that great. It's going to remove the bass from your audio itself. For the rest, the buds are a great fit for me. Like the application already said, but of course left is always really bad for me. So when I do this, left is going to fall out, and that's not so great. I don't know why, but my left fit is different than my right fit, but that's of course maybe for everyone, because ears are not perfect. But for the rest, the right bud stays in very well, so you can use it for sporting or anything like that. That's amazing. Of course, because we have enabled multiple features like the touch controls, I can easily touch to play music and touch again to cancel it, and use the top right here to lower the volume on my device, which is also a great feature. I'm just going to enable touch tab because I really like this feature if you want to go to the next song like this. Just press right here. This is great. And when you want to play the previous track, you just have to press 3 times and then I'm going back to the other song. There you go. Or back again, or just further. But it's not just going to play the previous track, it's going to the beginning of the previous track, and when you do it again, then it's going to go to the previous track. So it's going to the beginning of the track if you have already played the song a little bit. So what they're saying here, play previous track, it's not completely true. Maybe in a Samsung Music app, but not for Spotify sadly. And everyone listens to Spotify or their alternative for Apple, I forgot the name, iTunes or something. For the rest, I've shown you every single setting, I've shown you the unboxing of this device and what I think of it, and I hope that this review has helped you into considering if you want this product. Of course, the Galaxy Buds 3 Pro have released and they have a kind of Cybertruck feeling to it, or AirPods. They have tried to make the AirPods instead of these buds they called, but I don't really like the design, but maybe the audio is way better when we do the review. I want to thank you for watching, like this video if you haven't yet, but please comment down below what you think of the Galaxy Buds Pro. Everyone has a different review on it, and my review is that it's a pretty good product, I would say. It's way better than my original, but for the rest, not many things have changed. It's released 1 year after this product, but yeah, I guess it's not a bad product. Just a small tweak to it, like the matte finish and of course a few features like the ear fit. They didn't really have that on the original, but I think that the pros are really worth it compared to the originals. Just because of the advanced settings you're going to get when you get these. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't yet, because I will be posting more reviews soon, like the Google reviews I'm doing, and these of course tech reviews, because I'm doing something with bol.com, wherefore I can review products and send them back, and yeah, leave a good review of what I think of it. I will see you in the next one. Thank you for watching.